Anyway, let's see what the next map is. That would be
Hakuryu Dojo.
Hakuryu Dojo.
Right, there
by
we go. It didn't
Zaxel.
take as long as I was expecting.
There were a couple.
So I think
were a
it's
couple
funny we were
dojos.
talking about Zaxel's boss.
Wait, did I miss anything?
We just
No,
went
we're
through 2
just-
levels.
Yeah.
All right.
We're talking about we're about to go into Hakuryu Dojo.
I have
Wherever that
strong
is.
opinions of this map, to be quite
I'm
honest.
trying to remember what stage that is.
It's that one.
It's the one with the custom enemies that give you shields, I think.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed.
I'll
this
probably remember
stage.
when I see,
It
because I've
was-
played all these stages at least once.
Large, you're right in front of it.
You can see a similar level of improvement from the last contest from that like Wasif had.
Yeah, because this is the person that did
I remember this stage.
Hall of Heroes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Hall of Heroes was one of my negative reviews from the last contest.
My only gripe with that stage was it was a bit too long. But I think
See,
the stage was kind of cool for that stage.
I really like
Now-
the texturing and theme here that's going on.
Oh yeah, so
This is getting me going,
my overall take, and I think I might be the only person who has unplayed stages of this contest in this chat. So my overall take on Hakuryu Dojo was that I thought that the aesthetic design of both the exterior and the interior environments was really well done. But I thought that, firstly, I thought that there were too many enemies just in general, especially in the outdoor parts, and the enemies were way too small, so they're hard to notice.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure some of the enemies take 2 hits to defeat, which
No,
for
one
their
takes
size
5.
does not seem like a good idea.
Another thing I noticed with this map, I'm not sure if it's this map or not, but I think in this map, in the later section, there's like a button you have to press to proceed to the next room, but it's not actually protruding out the ground, so you don't actually know it's a button.
Yeah, there's
what's-
a maze section. The
Oh,
maze
yeah.
section has a button. at
It's
the
like,
end.
it's like a, it's like a section where you have to walk on the a particular colored carpet.
So
Interestingly enough, there was another
Verizon,
map
that's
from
amazing.
last contest that had a button that did not move at all, so you didn't know it was a button, and it confused a lot of people. And
So-
last contest, that would have been Magma Falls.
So
that
Lars
map.
is standing on the button. Come on, Lars, now. So, and
Yeah,
maybe-
that one. That's the one I was talking about.
But basically, this button to me looked like it was a teleport sector because it was flush. And so my thing is, because it was flush, I stood on it. I was like, "Hey, I'm going to get teleported." What happened? And then I saw that the door at the end of it. And I said, "Oh."
Oh, this maze. I'm gonna be frank. That's not a bad idea.
Oh god, the sea
Oh,
legs and
I
really
actually
screwy
thought
over
it
here.
was an interesting idea for the most part.
Oh, it's my
where,
time to
like,
shine.
It's better than the Tortured Planet
Oh.
maze, that's for sure.
So it's
Interesting.
not really a maze because you can see the whole thing and there's not really
it's more
walls.
like an
But
obstacle
it kind of
course.
reminds me of
Nice
some
trouble.
of the more annoying rooms from Egg Rock Zone, in the
Yeah,
sense that like the conveyor belt room, where you just kind of have to
Just walk and
tiptoe around.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
Lars,
I-
if you feel
I
like
don't know,
F12
this area reminds me of that one room in the final level of the Tortured Planet.
I just
But
said
instead in
that.
that stage, instead of being teleported, it just instantly kills you.
Lars,
Oh, wow.
if you feel like pressing
Wait.
F12 on me, this part
Wait.
here is one of like the highlights of the map. As
Right.
just like a good obstacle section
Wait,
where you have to think to
I'm
avoid
confused.
everything going on.
Oh,
When, where are you?
I need to mention something. This
I'm in the
map
same
has
section.
255 brightness everywhere for some reason.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
One
Oh, yeah, you're
thing
right.
that a lot of new mappers don't understand because people haven't really put it in many guides or anything. 255 brightness is almost always a no-go because it removes the kind of
removes that.
natural lighting that the Doom engine has. Like if you notice even in Green Flower, which is a bright zone, you can kind of see the brightness get a little darker when it gets farther from the camera, which helps
Is Green
players.
Flower
with
like
depth
240?
perception. What's up?
Is
Yeah,
Green Power
I
like
think it's
240?
240 or 250 even.
I think it's
Just-
I think it's 240 or 248. I could be wrong.
Um,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
not
went
enough.
Oh,
back.
I
Backwards.
still haven't figured out how to get out yet.
I do know that the Sev tutorial tells you to teaches you how to do brightness. So
Oh, it might have. I haven't
know-
watched it in a while.
I know I generally do for my maps 220, but Foliage Furnace uses 240.
Okay, and
Actually, yeah, even the indoor sections are full brightness. I just realized.
Mhm.
That
Yeah,
actually can do a lot to make the map feel more authentic if you just learn how to do
Right,
brightness.
and the
I wonder if he even knows about it.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think he does, 'cause he
admittedly,
used
when
it in
was
Heroes
playing out
Hall,
the
I
map,
think.
Ryan was saying I
oh
didn't
look, there's a
consider
shadow. Lars, there's a shadow under the bridge. Can you like go poke your head around?
Yeah, that's because that's part of the line def 100. Even when it's full
Rings.
bright, you have to put the no shadow. FOF type for it not to have a shadow.
No, but the shadow is the brightness of the control sector.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, well, I'm lost.
Sonic, please don't. Sonic, why have you forsaken me?
I don't know
Oh,
what this room is.
then
supposed to be.
I'm
Am I in
lost
the
too.
beginning or something?
Wait. Oh, I just
Oh,
realized
wait, is this
the,
together here?
when you kill the water fairies underwater, they give you a bubble shield.
I think it's a 50-50
really?
That's
shot.
actually kind of cool.
I think they have a
I'll have
50-50
to try
shot
that
of
if I
giving you a
get there.
shield or something.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I think the fact that he developed this whole theme in general is really...
I
Yeah,
definitely think the level design is a lot better
It's definitely
than
trying
Heroes
some
Hall.
new, unique concepts, so that's definitely worth props.
No,
I-
definitely. Yeah, no, I think the aesthetics of this zone are great, and I actually think that the platforming in the first, so in the beginning of the stage, you have the first outdoor room, you have the first indoor room, and then you have a platforming indoor room. And I thought that the platforming indoor room at the very, very beginning of the stage was really well done in comparison to everything else.
So I don't know if this kind of is a downside for any of you, but besides the size of the enemies, like, it kind of bothers me that they use Zelda sound effects. Like, I guess it's not that much of a problem if you're not really going for like an authentic Sonic level.
Oh, right.
But
Yeah,
I would
gauntlet.
really appreciate like if there were robotic enemies that were more Sonic-y.
I agree that the enemies are off
agree.
brand for the Sonic game. I totally
Yeah, I
agree.
think that's just his whole aesthetic in general, that kind of like fantasy Tuhu almost
fuck.
style.
Oh, sorry, Spec.
Well,
No, it's fine, go, don't worry.
Oh, am I going the wrong way?
We've got infinite lives anyway.
Something I really appreciate about this stage when I saw it, especially in comparison to all of Zaxel's previous stages, and I do remember it's something I think I had reached out to him specifically about when I was giving him reviews and improvements, that he could use Zone Builder's geometric tools more to make the general geometry look nicer and neater, and that's something I did notice in this map, so I think he listened.
okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, like I love these
Oh.
structures right here. Like, even
You know
Sonic's
what's
looking
one
at
thing?
them. Oh,
One
nice.
thing
I
I
mean, it's very clear
want
set piece
to-
in the level, which I think help certain sections stand out from each other. That's definitely something I think this map does very well.
One thing I would give as a general piece of advice, this map, I actually have two separate things to say. First of all, the person who made this map clearly understands how to make slopes, but they don't use them unless they're using them in the sense of like a staircase. I feel like good map design has slopes just kind of make the terrain feel less flat. Like, there's this section, if you F12 me, where it's just a straight road with an absolutely flat floor and a bunch of flat walls
yeah.
surrounding it. And it
Yeah,
just
a
kind
few
of...
bumps and such would be like, oh yeah, we're here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few bumps here and there would give it a bit more of like an authentic, like rusticy rock look, if that makes sense.
And I understand stuff like that can be difficult. For example, if you were putting slopes here and having archways at the same time,
Oh, the
you'd
shit's
have to be really exact about how you set up the
Wonder about
FOFs and copy slopes and stuff. But it's good practice, and you need to start doing stuff like that more often, so it becomes easy.
Are we?
Well, yeah,
Are we
and
stuck?
Why am I in the ChrispyChars menu? How do I get out of this?
Custom-
It has
it's
any-
custom
Yeah, I
3.
think-
Crap, I need to set custom keybinds.
Are we stuck in here?
I think. Wait, are we supposed to go this way?
I think
Oh
we're
wait,
stuck.
no, never mind.
'Cause usually when you kill all the enemies in this room, it teleports you out.
Oh no, I really hope we're not soft locked.
Yeah, we are soft locked.
Oh,
The
that's bad.
boss is time.
Is there any way we can cheat? Like, is there? I wish we could just object place in net games.
Actually, I'm probably gonna switch back to regular Sonic.
Yeah, no, we're stuck. Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's sad.
Yeah,
Let me finish the boss at least.
Well, that gives me a perfect opportunity to complain about enemy rooms. I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean, my only real, like, my main critique with this map, despite like the lack of depth with like the same brightness, is like
Oh, Apollyon.
it's very the whole stage is very rectangular. Like there's very few curves. It's all just a bunch of like rectangles. I mean, but in the sense of a building, that does make sense because most buildings are like, what's the word, geometric like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Well,
So-
I mean, I guess it's just a preference thing, I guess.
I have some advice though. So there are these railings outside of the battle arena areas. Instead of using these FOFs with the railings on the sides, you should be using solid mid textures. And if you wanted to have those be invisible walls, you could actually just put mid textures there and use the impassable line def flag.
Right.
This thing takes so many hits.
Other
Somebody-
than that,
Actually, wait,
you
if I
got to the
suicide,
boss?
can I like?
Yeah, this stage is not multiplayer compatible. It doesn't need to be, but that you get soft locked in the battle room if somebody went through it already.
Yeah, it's Apollyon.
probably the best way to fix that would be
Oh,
to use
okay,
doors
so
instead of
I'm already fine with
teleporters. Like if doors would open after you finish the battle
Uh-oh.
room, then it would work perfectly in net games because the door would just be open. You'd be able to.
Nice
get
job,
there.
Apollyon.
See, that also seems like it would be more fluid than having teleporters, so I'm unsure why he
Yeah.
did that.
Question or not if I should go back in there or not.
I mean, sometimes when you're
the
doing
door did
something
not
like this,
open.
you just
Oh
go
no,
over.
Apollyon. So what you gotta do? Yeah, is just hop over.
Anyway, overall,
think-
it's a pretty good stage.
All right,
Yeah,
we can make the level now.
Oh come on! I'm only just missing this jump.
See, I
Oh,
think
we got to talk about that
clear
boss.
improvement over his other maps, so you know.
Very quickly, I just want to have one bit of criticism about the boss, and that is when you hit the boss, it doesn't stop it from attacking you. Like it doesn't like take hit stun or anything like a normal boss would. So sometimes you'll hit the boss and it will
I've got the
launch
special stage
a
music.
laser beam at you like as you hit it, and you
I
just kind
think
of have
that's
to
an
accept
issue
that.
with the main config.
Oh, is it?
No, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
So, something I do think is interesting about the boss and why I like it better than Aslant Ruins boss, because I think a boss should make sense contextually, or at the very least be something you haven't seen or played before, and this boss, despite not being the most well-designed, you know, it was interesting. It was new.
Failure.
Failure.
Though I also wonder where he got
Man,
this.
we only have 10 seconds. I don't remember them being that hard back in 2.0.
Like, I gotta wonder where he got the sprites from for the boss, because I think it looks really cool.
Yeah, no, me too.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool.
I forgot to F12 Apollyon, so I completely forgot what the boss even looked like.